Yeah, man. What it do? Yeah, that's your brother, man, from the motherland, coming to you guys live from the NY, back with another one of that ROD podcast. For those that don't know who I am him, Jones, at NBIC. Giving all praise and glory to the heavenlies, for they are worthy to be what? To be praised. Last but not least, giving a shout out to all you guys for your continuous support, leaving all that feedback, the positive, the negative, all things is respected and needed because it allows me to do what I do best, and that is to continue keeping my foot on you heathens, you Hebrews, and the newly installed Heathenites. Next round of applause for that. Yeah, man. Phenomenal day. Great workout. Did some leg work. I want to dive straight into it. Today I did a live on my way to go see my client. I did a live, and the live I titled it, "Is Religion Really Going to Save Us?" So I advise you guys to, check in, watch that video. In fact, I'm gonna upload it. I'm gonna upload it on the YouTube so you guys who don't have Instagram or social media can watch it in its whole totality. Um, and in other news, right? Which leads for me to branch off to what I want to talk about. And what I'm going to talk about, I'm not going to waste too much time. I just want to pose questions because I know a lot of times I say certain things and I'm always met with some remark, and I'm always met with brothers, that's in this Hebrew community trying to provide some scholarly knowledge and try to school me like I didn't do this. Like I still got Sabbath talk in my playlist where I've done this teaching with my eyes closed. You understand? Like this is what you call second nature to me. When it comes to the biblos, can't nobody tell me nothing. I don't care for the age that you in, how many years you get in. I done debunked everything you could imagine. I broke down Shem. I showed you how they switched the analogies between Ham and Japheth. I did all that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not here to toot my own horn and put myself on high because I'm just a humble child. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a humble human being just doing the right thing. You understand? And that's just raised the conscious level and also the energy of the people, right? But while I was driving on my way home, I ran across a debate. Now, this debate was a debate that took place between my once upon a time teacher, or somebody that I was following and getting the knowledge and wisdom from, with a European man by the name of James White. And when I was a part of the organization, I was already in the aspect that James White, he's saying things from a Gentile perspective, and he don't know what he's talking about. And of course, when you are in these organizations, you have a mentality. So whether it's facts or not, if it doesn't fit your narrative, you're told to disregard it. And now that I'm from the outside looking in, when I was in the inside looking out, now that I'm in the outside looking in, I realize that a lot of things that this man was saying had a lot of valid points. And one thing that he said that stuck out to me was that the Hebrews are basing their understanding on insertions, like things that they inserted. These people don't stand on facts. For example, we're told that King James is a black man. We heard this, King James is black, he's this, he's that. Okay, cool. So the next question that I ask is, why is there only an image of King James? Why isn't there an image of his mother, his father, his wives? Why aren't there any black images? You don't get no response. And then I took it up a notch. I said, you know what? Let me go look up the family tree. And matter of fact, let me just show you. Instead of doing all the talking, let me just show you. Let me just show you. Okay? So I decided to go look up the family tree. And these are the images that our people run with. Now, I want to start off with this image right here. This image right here is what they will say is King James. Now, of course, from an ignorant perspective, you will believe this because you was told this. And as people that does not have any biblical, historical foundation, right? We just now stepping into this realm of researching and studying and doing the whole shebang. We're just now stepping into this, and within the last 100 years, we're just now stepping into this realm. And when you see this from firsthand, and somebody told you that, you would believe that this is a black man. But you have to have the eyes of discernment to see that it's not a black man. How can you tell? The number one thing you must pay attention to is the nose. The nose will tell you the origin of a person, right? For example, my Wiz don't have a bridge on her nose. So you can tell that she has so-called black Asian, what they call it, where the rock come from. Cayman Islands, those areas, Pacific Islands. You can tell that she carries that in her DNA just based on the nose. They tell you, see, the eyes connects you to the soul, right? But the nose lets you know what centerfold are you from. So based on this nose alone, I can tell that he can't be black. And not only can he not be black, this man literally looks like the KFC owner. This look like Ronald Sanders. He looked like he's about to fry some chicken for us and have us eating it. Like the whole outfit. That's one. Let me show you another one. This one right here. Now again, pay attention to the nose. The nose is what's gonna enclose who are these people. And from the looks of his nose, that don't look like a black man. As you can see, he's red. He look like he's stressed out. They're gonna tell you that, oh, they try to color it and do, that's lies. The man looked like Hacksaw Jim Duggan, for those that watch wrestling from back in the days. That's who he looked like. He does not look like somebody of color. Okay? He does not look like somebody of color. Somebody of color will look like this. You see the nose? You see the nose? Whether they put a white, whether they light it up and all that, the nose. Okay? It's the nose you gotta pay attention to. It's the nose. This is a black man, so they say. Look at the nose. Look at the nose. Look at the black man behind him nose. Let's see if I could. Just pay attention to the nose. He's doing too much zooming. Just pay attention to the nose. The nose is what will tell you what stock individuals is from. This is the same nose that Danny DeVito had in the movie Batman. Okay? So I went to go look up this family tree. And I find it ironic that there's not a single image of the wife black. This is what they're running with. Look, this is what they're running with. Look at the nose. Look at the nose. Look at the nose. And what man of God would have a cross, knowing that the cross was literally the symbol for the Crusaders and the Pope? Huh? Look at the nose. I'll turn it up a notch for you. What is King James, a black man who's from the so-called stock of Israel? We're going according to the insertions that these people will tell us. Where did he get a Caesar haircut? We didn't know nothing about Caesar haircuts until we came here into the West. What is King James doing with a Caesar haircut? He's supposed to have his hair afro, dreads, all of that. Because according to the word, it's forbidden to cut the hair or the sides of your face, according to the word. And if you made it to the point of a prestige position, wouldn't you want to keep the tradition of your ancestors, your forefathers alive, sitting on that throne? Yeah. Okay. Let's go back. And for those that said, oh, they took the things down and do this and do that. Again, this is a belief. This is what you put it in your mind to believe. This is an insertion that you want people to believe without where's the documented facts. We need facts. See, when I hear you guys saying that we got the truth, I say, how can it have truth when the world and everything that you're presenting to individuals is based on assumptions and assertions? There's no documented facts. You say Jesus is a black man. Okay, cool. Where's the facts? You say the apostles, okay, good. We're gonna go read the book of Acts. He was perceived as to be Niger. Granted, where's the proof? Where's the images? Where these people got murdered? Where's the body parts? Where's the burial sites? Where is it? How do you base a nation of people to be in servitude? And your only argument is Deuteronomy chapter 28. When it says that let me show my face. It said that you will be discontinued from thy heritage. You will. But remember, when he did what he did to show the whole world his power and presence. So if you lost your culture and your ways, how come nobody else had no recollection of such behavior? How come nobody knows the story outside of the areas that's been colonized? Don't give me Ethiopia. Ethiopia was run by the Byzantine Empire. Stop. That's why it's the only place on Africa that has never been colonized. You go ahead and believe that story that they fought the Italians and they won, and then that's the reason why they're standing. Are you crazy? And France didn't go there? Britain didn't go there? Belgium didn't go there. These people ganged up when they had to take out the St. Kitts. You telling me they wouldn't ganged up to take out Ethiopia? Stop with the madness, man. Stop with the madness. The person that wrote the Ethiopian Bible, it was a Byzantine king. He stepped down so he can become a Christian monk, so he can corrupt the minds of the people. There wasn't an agenda, okay? He's related to Constantine. Stop with the madness. Stop. Some of you guys really don't know what you're talking about. And I see the things that I'm saying, I've proven it numerous of videos where you guys can go watch it yourself. I'm not going to go out my way to prove to you things that already been proven. This is documented facts. You guys are basing theories and assumptions and got everybody brainwashed and believing this. This is why I made the live today asking the question, will religion actually save us? These brothers is really preaching that somebody's going to come to the sky and save us, but instead of it being a white man, it's going to be a black man. Until the name, it says until the name has, and the gospel has been spread to the four corners of the earth. My man, the gospel has been spread through the whole entire world. Whether people believe it or not, every single person knows about Jesus. Because the Roman Empire, the Roman Catholic Church and the Pope and the Jesuits and the Orsinian family would not let any area go without them touching that land, that soil, telling the people this is who they believe in and this is what you gotta subscribe to. This is facts. Anywhere. So when you hear brothers saying until the four corners of the earth, that's when the end should come. There's no end. The end of the world, like I said in the live, the end of the world will be when the religion has no more power. That's when they will really, that's when you guys will really see the end of this world. You guys are not seeing that right now. You guys are not seeing that right now. Come on, man. The kingdom of God is already established. From the minute Christ said that till now, he has established his kingdom. Everywhere you go, you see a church, you see a cross, and you see Jesus, okay? The kingdom of God is here. Stop allowing these people, like I said, who base their ideology and understanding of insertions, passed down traditions that's been passed down from Frank Cherry and William S. Crowdy, who was taught by the same people we're telling we are the one and not them. Stop. Frank Cherry turning in his grave to see how disrespectful you are to his teachers. William S. Crowley's turning in his grave to see how you are disrespectful to his teachers, who both was 33-degree Masons, by the way. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Forget the insertions. Let's go down the rabbit hole. Let's talk about who these people are. I'm working on something right now. Look, the book is right here for you, man. For those that want to read it, bring it close. Put my hands down so you can see it. Straight out of the library, by the way. These things is out here. Show you the history, show you how we end up in Africa. Remember, these people that's following these religions was the children who they was attacking. Was the children who they was attacking. These is facts. But the reason why you guys want to stay asleep because you guys have been absorbed to the nonsense and the lies and the confusion. But still can't prove absolutely nothing outside of the he say, she say philosophy. I know because I taught this. And when I brought this forth and I used to ask questions, they used to say, this is what they say, when you start really asking those questions, they're gonna say, listen, man, you don't gotta overthink, man. Just believe in Jesus, understand that Jesus is gonna come, oh my bad, Yeshua or Yeshaya or whatever, the Savior, the Anointed, the Mashiach. Just focus on that and change is gonna come. The end is here, the end is near. The end for who? The end for who? The end of this world will be the end of religion. Have you not seen that by now? If you guys believe that you guys are really holding on truth, then how come this truth have yet to set you free? How come this truth still got you in captivity? How come this truth still got you guys divided? Aren't you guys reading from the same book? How come this truth got you guys calling on different gods? Because you guys don't realize that these people, the Jesuit orders, planted seeds. You got the records, man. You got the records. They was planting seeds for this very moment. The Vatican, I just did a whole live showing you the Vatican said, man, ain't no Jesus coming. The Vatican says that, but then you get Putin who gives you a black Madonna and you guys run with it. These are the final straws that they're going to do to keep brothers and sisters under their control until the time of 2030. Because something is in the air. It will be a mass, you know what, real soon. It will be. And listen, only the just, the unreligious, the true righteous shall survive. Because righteousness connects you with the universe. Religion connects you with the handlers who brought forth this religion. That's why you guys are so connected to your teachers. Even though your teachers are getting manhandled by historians on national YouTube television for the world to see, being manhandled. And guess where our resources come from? We keep it from the Bible, a Bible that we all know has been plagiarized. King James, who we all know is not black. Now, I don't know about this man's sexual preference. I'm not getting into that. I'm just talking about the image, this image that they're selling us, that I was selling to the people. My apologies. It's not black. Where's his mother? Where's his father? You telling me there's no image, just King James? No image? This is a prestige family, guys. And if King James is for black people, then why was King James owning ports on the west side of America, like Jamestown, which you can find in South Carolina, Virginia, all by the waterfront? Why is it called Jamestown? Why? So why was the Bible really put together? And I know a lot of you guys doing the works to justify and prove that the Bible is the word. Gotcha. I hear you. But show me where in the prophets, show me where in the Biblos that it prophesied that the world will be overtaken and run by AI. Show me where in the Bible that it tells us that the world will be going to World War I, World War II, the Vietnam War, where all of this had to have been prophesied. Why is it these prophecies is only a particular time, a particular location coming from a particular group of people? And when you read these people's prophecies, like the book of Daniel, it happened already. When you read the book of Revelations was compiled and put together thousands of years after John was so-called dead and gone. I'm just saying. The book of Revelations, Jesus calls himself Lucifer. In the book of Revelations. In the book of Revelations, it says that 144,000. Who can tell that they're 144,000? What's your honest proof? What's your geographical, physical proof that you are the chosen? Let's just say you did all this work, all this Jesus God work, and you was not even chosen. You was not even a thought factor. You was not even a consideration. Then what? Then what? I don't understand how we as people is just gonna just live our lives off beliefs and assumptions and interjections, insertions. We inserted these things and we are ensuring that people follow suit. I know because I did this. And when I'm watching this debate, you should say, I'm like, damn, like, yo, like this man really was out here teaching me. Like he's getting schooled and trying to go around the bush when he's like, yo, just answer these questions. And you go and there's no facts, bro. All it is just a belief. All it is just a belief. And now we got the brand new, we got these brand new prophetess and prophecies coming out here talking this pure madness. We're not paying attention. They got a female name, Celestial. Are you crazy? Don't you know that there's power in the name? There's power in certain names. The woman calls herself Celestial, and you guys are listening to this. Oh man! Another person comes around calling himself Mari, Mori. This man has a whole Jesuit outfit on, bro. A Jesuit outfit on. When you see these IUIC brothers hitting the streets, when they going into their classes, these people got the Masonic outfit on. You see the napkin in between their legs, the triangle with the fringes. You guys thinking the fringes is you thinking that this is our custom. It's not our custom. The fringes is symbolic to the Masonic rituals. It's not. Read the book. See, the problem is you guys just want to take things on face value. And I get it. I understand. See, when you don't have a culture, when you don't have an identity, when you don't know nothing about yourself, you'll do anything to cleave onto anything that makes you feel less or more than what you are. And that's a bottom feeder. Make you feel more than what you are, a slave. Make you feel more than what you are, property, cattle, goyim, a sheep, a kid. So we attend to just stick on the lies, and then if we find a little something, it just look, this right here, look. Okay, this right here must be back with something else too. Where's the tomb of Abram? Where's the tomb of Jacob? Where's the tomb of Isaac? Where's the tomb of David? Where's the tomb of Joseph, Mary? These prominently powerful people, trust me, the people in the land, our people will do their due diligence to keep their name alive. And some people would die than to denounce the name. Why is there no recollection? Why, when we came off the shores of Africa, we had to be taught, and they didn't even want to give us their religion, their so-called Christianity. They said that they're gonna follow whatever they want to follow. They're not prestige enough to learn what we learning. Charles Jones said, nah, we gotta teach them to be submissive. Because as long as they're not submissive and they're optimistic and they're praying to their gods, something is gonna trigger. And they're gonna keep fighting and fighting and fighting. Don't let that Willie Lynch fool you. Willie Lynch didn't have absolutely no power. Brothers and sisters was dying every day. They was dying every day. They don't tell you those stories because they don't want to give you any motivation. That's why every Black History Month, yeah, you're going to get Malcolm. Yeah, you're going to get Martin. But they're going to ensure that they show you what took place, like the dogs being sick on you, like the waters being sick on you, sprayed on you, like the fire burner with the cross. They're going to tell you about the Emmett Tills. They're going to tell you, they got to give you these reminders to continue with the fear. And then when you get the urge, when you get fed up, they give you Jesus and tell you, leave it in God's hands. And then what do? You say things like this: oh, I'm going to pray for this brother. I'm going to pray for you because the Lord Jesus is going to handle you. Meanwhile, these people living their best lives while we still trying to figure out how do we get out of these circumstances. There's nothing that's going to save you but you. Nothing is going to save us, protect us, but us. This is facts. And you could take it how you want it. And what are these brothers doing now? They're taking scriptures and they're justifying themselves based on racism, which came from William S. Crowley, who was mad because when he was in the army, he was treated like sugar honey iced tea. And he had to flee from his home because the white people was buying up their lands and didn't want to hear none of that church. So he had to go into Kansas. Kansas was the runaways for the black people, and they was able to get land. The free slaves was buying land, and this is where Kansas, Oklahoma, Nebraska, all of these areas, this is where you get your so-called Black Wall Street. You guys don't know what you guys are putting yourself into. You don't know who you're worshiping. And you are basing what you studying, you're basing it on assumptions, no facts. So you might as well just believe. Believe what? You only could believe and have faith into things that are fake. To believe into something is to believe on something that has no proof behind it. That's to have faith is to have faith on something that is fake. That's why only in religion where you get these terms, faith, belief, bless. You don't get that in the average conversations. Because when you read this book, you will see what they was doing. These people were so gangster with it. These people were so gangster. They used to have the children teach you. That's how low they took you. I'm talking about their children. Their children was like 9, 10 years old. And you see it all the time. When you go on YouTube right now, you'll find a young pastor. Young pastor give a service. Child under 15, under 18. Short as day. This is facts. You got to do better, man. Like in all reality, we got to do better. You cannot tell me that this is the truth when you guys can't provide absolutely no truth. And when you do find any level of literature, it's coming from the same people that you're saying is not the people and you are. What? As so much money that you guys have made, not a single person went to Israel to go find out for themselves. The man that took all those people to Israel, I forgot his name. First of all, he was not even black. Let's talk about that. The same person that took brothers from Chicago and brought them out into Israel. That man was taught and was under the guidelines of the William S. Crowley teachings and the Frank Cherries. And he came on later. This man was I forgot what was his nationality. Some of these dudes is not even black, bro. Some of these dudes is crossbreeds, mixed breeds, bro. And like I said, you must pay attention to the nose, man. The nose tells it all. The nose is what's connected to the soul. And the soul can never fold. It just like, you know the saying when you tell a lie, your nose can show. Come on, man. I say all of that to say this, man. Don't listen to what I gotta say. It's time for us to start doing our own homework. None of these Hebrews, everybody's calling Jesus a Hebrew, but Jesus never called himself a Hebrew. Jesus never even called himself an Israelite. Jacob, the one that name got changed into Israel, never called himself an Israelite. You know Abram, the father of all nations, the father of the Hebrews, never called himself a Hebrew. You know Eber, where they get Hebrew from, never called himself a Hebrew. Never. Never. In fact, not only did he not call himself a Hebrew, you can't find a single documentation, whether it's in the Old Testament, New Testament. There's only one person that ever called himself a Hebrew in that Bible, and that was Paul. He said, I am a Hebrew of all Hebrews, Pharisees of all Pharisees. That is the only person in that book that called himself a Hebrew, but yet was in areas giving the word of God in Greek. Two nationalities that has absolutely no connection to black people. Your doctrine is off. Keyword doctrine. That means it's a writings that you want people to follow so you guys can control. Ask yourself, who's benefiting off this awakening into the ISIS-Ra-El organization? Is it the people or is it the founders of that organization? Wake your ass up, man. Stop being asleep. And all of these handlers that start in their organization, they telling you that you are a Hebrew, and these people themselves can't speak the Hebrew. Wake your ass up. Stop being asleep. Get out of your slumber, people. You're being robbed, you're being misled, you're being falsely misguided intentionally to prevent you from ever rising and taking back what is yours, and that is this goddamn universe. If it's your first time, I hope it's not your last time. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if it's your third, fourth, fifth, sixth time, that means you gotta stay on that grind, and that means I'm still on your mind, and that means it's time for us to shine. Listen, you guys better go get yours, man, because I'm out to go get mine. You understand? And remember, you must free your mind, or you're gonna get left behind. And if I said this once, let me say it again. I am him. You understand? Junes, the NBIC, aka Mr. Keep My Foot. Oh, no, no, no. Not only heathens, Hebrews, heathenites. No, 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 no. We keeping our foot on Christianity, Islam, Judaism, Hebrewism, Hinduism, and any other religion that's committed plagiarism and deception to the people. Are you dumb or are you dumb? Listen to one half of our creator say it one time for the one time. And I'ma holler at y'all.